In this video we're going to show what you need to do if you are invited to a request for a quotation and the customer has asked for a variable to be scored. So the first time you'll be made aware that you're invited to an event, you'll get the email saying that you've been invited to a request for quotation and the event name. So you just click on it and go through the details and see the event details. You would then see that you've been invited on the dashboard to this event. There's a deadline, 9th of the 3rd, 2021. So I just select this event to go into it, and again you're greeted with the details behind the event itself. So you've got the documentation that's come from the supplier, from the customer, excuse me. So in this case the customer has provided us with the terms and conditions. I've got details around the lots, so I can have a look at what we're actually bidding on. There's a specification for this. I can look at the specification, I can look at the details of the lot itself, how many meters squared on this particular occasion are we bidding on, and an overview on the event, so when does it end, when does it start, etc, etc. So if I decide that I want to compete in this event, I work through the event checklist left to right. So I RSVP, do I want to compete? Yes or no? In this occasion I'm going to say yes, and then I'll be able to enter qualifying bids. So I open up the lots and I'm being asked for two things here. So I'm being asked for a lead time, so a number of days to deliver the goods, as well as the price that I'm going to quote on this product. Now this here, the variable, the lead time for this product, that is something specific that the customer has asked for. So if the customer is asking for it, it means it's important to them. Now they might wait this event based on price as well as that lead time. So it's important that as a supplier you score that as best you possibly can, obviously with the truth, because it will make its way into the calculation for awarding this piece of business. So for example, if I bid £20 and all suppliers bid £20 per square metre, and I came back with a shorter lead time than everybody else, I would win the business. It may be possible that I could bid a slightly higher price than the other suppliers, but come back with a shorter lead time and still win the business. It really depends on how the customer has scored it, and you won't see that because you're the supplier and you need to score this as best you possibly can. But it's perfectly possible to win this when you're not the lowest price supplier, and that's the whole point of having variables in the events. The customer will put in a variable in here which is most important to them. It could be something like lead time or something like payment terms. If it's in there, it's important, so it's a good idea to score this as best you possibly can. So I'm going to put 7 days for this particular example, and I'm going to say, let's say £20 per unit, and I'm going to submit that. Okay, so now as a supplier I have completed everything I need to do in this event. So I've worked my way through the checklist, I've RSVP'd, and I've entered my qualifying bid, and in this particular occasion the lead time. If there's any questions on this video, please email dan@procurementpal.com.